Welcome everyone to this fixed GT3 race at Circuit Villeneuve, a track that I do adore, but it's been a long time since I've raced here in anything bigger than a Super Formula car. So, let's see how we get on. We're in second split here. I've lost a bit of IR due to some pulling out of some races with last minute baby nappy changes being required. So I'm now at the 2.6 IR range, but no doubt we'll get that back as we become more familiar with these bigger, bulkier cars. But you'll be glad to hear and see that I'm in the Lamborghini there in the blue camouflage livery, and I'm in P3. So, can we get a podium here? And maybe, can we even get our first win in a GT race in a very, very long time? Let's go. All right, here we go. What can we do in this race? P3. Nice to finish on the podium. Be nice to have some more, of course. Safety car in the pits. Through the chicane, Wall of Champions. It's gone.
Let's go.
Clean start at least.
The next car is car number 4A license.
Oh, a bit of a spin behind it seems, or a wobble. Good exit.
Car left.
Love someone moving under braking.
Still there. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
Ain't no way this guy has just kept it within track limits there.
Clear right. Clear all around. Left side. Clear left.
Bit of a needle there at the start of the race. Allowed Tobias to sneak through. Still held on to P3. He obviously wasn't happy about what happened earlier on. You can flash all you like, brother.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
I mean, that's all his own doing, isn't it?
Track limits, please, Scott.
Dude, hold your brakes, man.
Come on, try and get into a bit of a flow. I've been defending since the first lap.
Well, I don't think I've got contact point. Barely touched you.
No damage, thankfully.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The leader has just done a 135.65.
Tyres a bit slippery. Got to be careful of getting that TC activated on the rear. Right there, off the curb. Alright, see if we can chase down P2 now. Whew, what a start to this race, what a start.
Okay, Scott, you're reeling P2 in. The gap's now 0.8. The guy in front has just done a 135.93. That lap time was 135.28. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Going in a bit too quick into that first chicane. Two poor chicanes there, really. Oh, that was the slowest spin, I think. That was the slowest spin in the world. I feel sorry for Tobias there. That was yeah, that was like slow motion. Alright, let's try and focus pulling away from Corey behind.
The lap time was at 135.56. You're a tenth off in sector 1. The guy behind has just done a 135.55.
That's better.
In turn 6, looks like it's David.
We'll see if we can chip away at Yannick in front. Never know. Ah, you won't though. Very deep into that corner. Not the best chicane there. Come on, where are those low 35s? That's what I need. Another poor second chicane there. I'm just trying to brake a bit too late. Don't focus about braking too late. Just be smooth. It's not where you're going to make up time, is it? Braking late. That's why I'm getting confused. Not in an open wheeler. Yeah, got a nice gap to P4. P4's not who I'm focused on though.
Okay, Scott, we're matching race pace. That lap was at 1:35.78. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
Gain a bit of time on him in that chicane. There's still 5 laps remaining, something like that. We can just close that gap a little bit, bring that relative in, and maybe that will make him just have a little wobble if he sees that gap come down. I feel like there's so much more speed you can carry through that chicane, but I'm not going to try.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Kind of saved that there. Shift down to seconds. Overshot it a bit. Alright, Corey's 2.5 seconds back now, so I can focus on him also ahead. Come on. I think I'm going to run out of time.
The gap to Price behind is increasing. It's now 3.0 seconds.
Yeah, too slow for that.
The leader's just done a 1:35.48. You've just done a 1:35.59. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1.
Come on, let's try and get that gap to at least under 3 seconds. Something may happen, may force him into a mistake. Oh, very close to the wall there.
You've used half your fuel.
Damn. Yeah, I just tried carrying a bit. Ah. Fine margins in this at this circuit with the curbs, isn't it? You got to attack them, but I think I was probably on the fastest lap of the race there as well. Just shows one poor chicane.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8. 5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Been very consistent in front. Got more comfortable as the race has gone on though. It's tough, that last corner. Really is tough because you want to get your foot down early. Not because of running out of... and I don't get it on early enough, not because I'm worried about running out of room, but it's because of the TC kicking in. Alright, 2 laps, 1:12, no, 3 laps remaining, 3 laps.
Car number 3 is leading the race.
Damn it, slow through there.
Our end ahead is now 3.4 seconds.
Oh, jeez. The rear was still bouncing, obviously. Ah, no, I'm deep again. He's starting to make a couple of mistakes. I don't think I've massively improved, but
Scott, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
getting that gap down. We've got one more lap, but I think we're going to run out. Catching obviously is one thing as well in GT3s, overtaking is another. As we know. Been very happy with how I've been in control of this car though. Much better trail braking and could gain. I know there's time to be gained at the hairpin and there's time to be gained at the last chicane as well, but it's such fine margins with the bus stop, that's for sure. And maybe a bit of braking into turn 1 as well. A bit more management through there of the weight. Bam!
Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Thankfully, we've got...
Last lap.
So that's the thing, you just try and carry a bit too much speed and you get it so wrong
Back the time gained.
through the Wall of Champions. Maybe I could have caught him. Maybe, if I didn't make those kind of mistakes. But really, where the crux of it was that we had that battle with the Mustang early on, didn't we? It allowed Janet to get away. And allow the other Lambo, Corey behind, to sneak through. But I think we could comfortably say we're the quickest driver in this split, which bodes well. Of course, I know it's only a 2.5k strength of field split, but I am not really a GT driver, so improvements are not bad for the first race of the week. And there we go, across the line, checker flag, P2, happy days. I enjoyed that.
Great drive.
I really did enjoy that. It's the confidence is building. The Lambo felt good, the setup felt good. We had a bit of a needle with the Mustang driver, which always makes things a little bit more interesting. We had someone to chase down in P1. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. But let's go check. Let's go check the start, shall we? The race with or the battle with the Mustang. Right, let's have a look at this battle between myself and the Mustang, where there was a bit of a needle between us. So, got a good exit here through the second chicane. Mustang's quick in a straight line here, but not so great in the corners. And then I've got a great run. He's to the middle, then moves to the inside. Then I try to do the switchback. Then he decides, no, I'm not letting you do the switchback. What do you guys think from first look there? What do you guys think? Let's slow it down and just have a look. So I've got a good run here. I'm on his rear bumper. And he's covering the middle of the track. He's entitled to do this. He's ahead. He's entitled to pick his line. We're not in the braking zone yet. And then he decides to go, okay, inside. I decide to switch back. And it's not quite moving under braking, is it? It's not quite moving under braking as what I initially thought, because he's braking in a straight line still. But he's angled his car towards, so that when he's braking, he's angled his car that he's heading towards the middle of the track. But what it is that it's very, very late, in my opinion, because I'm already on his rear. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm intrigued to know, because he hasn't actually then really slow it down. He hasn't actually then moved further right. Like, it's not like there's two defensive moves here. It's one single defensive move to an extent, but it's a very, very late defensive move, and very, very fortunate. I mean, that's why we made contact. Would you penalise him if you was in a league race, or how do you see it? We'll have a look at his onboard. Now, at this point, I mean, I'm as right hand down as possible. He's got his brakes on. I think he's trying to do the cutback here on myself. And yeah, that's kind of what happened there. Of course, that wasn't the end of it. We'll jump to the next chicane in a second. But let's just hop on board with him to see exactly how his steering inputs were. So he picks the inside line. And then, yeah, I mean, there's that move, isn't there? There's that move here with the steering wheel where he's left, then straight, then it's... Yeah, he kind of just straightens out his wheel to ensure that his car is angled in the middle. But it's very, very late because I'm on his rear bumper. So there has to be that to take into consideration, because there's only so much reaction time we can have when we're that close. So thankfully, I was able to get past him, and yeah, there was no long-term damage on both of our cars as far as I'm aware on his side. But of course, he didn't take too kindly to that, hence the next corner. So here we are, All the Champions chicane, and absolute send, which I could see was coming, but I didn't expect him to hold it over the curb like that. And then 3 wide, Tobias behind just goes, yep, thank you very much. I've moved over a little bit too much, so I can see why I'd be a bit miffed with that there. I would be, but of course I'm in the middle of a 3 wide there. Heading into a very sharp left-hander, so I'm trying to open the corner as much as possible. But let's just have a look at that. I want to show you Tobias's angle, because he was so far back. I mean, look how far back Tobias is here. And he just goes, yep, thank you very much. Absolute send from the Mustang there. And I mean, surely he got an off track for that. That's absolute borderline for a slowdown. Or maybe he did get a slowdown, but he didn't exactly drop off of my rear, did he? But of course, that wasn't the end of it as we head halfway through the second lap. He's flashing me. He's not happy. I get it. And then side by side for this chicane. A little bit of contact. And then, of course, that's his race over and done with. And oh, no. Let himself down there at the end with not holding his brakes. But, of course, the question is, was it my fault? Was it his fault here? Well, from his angle, I would say it looks like I've moved back across to him. As you can see there, that definitely looks like I've moved back across and I've shoved him out of the way. But let's have a look from my angle, and I think it tells a slightly different story. So on board with myself, and keep an eye out on my right wheels in particular with the curb. I mean, from that angle, it definitely looks like he's moved towards me. Now, the reason why I say it's more so on him is because from this angle, you can see pretty much that my right wheels don't move really away from this line. I'm actually moving, specifically, my right rear is moving closer to this line and stays pretty close to it. It's only now really where the contact is made that I'm starting maybe to slightly edge away from it. You can see from my steering angle there, because I've got understeer evidently. Maybe he's got understeer as well, and then you can see there's definitely more movement from his side into me than there is from me into him, in my personal opinion. If you disagree with me, of course, let me know in the comments below. But of course, yeah. A risky move from him nonetheless, but he wasn't too happy with what happened prior. So I get it. We all get a bit heated sometimes, but it's always satisfying when you're the driver who comes out on top, hey? But anywho, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts on that battle, particularly the first time around where we actually got past him. Was it borderline? Was it moving under braking? Was it a block? I think it's just very, very late. And yeah, if I didn't get past him, I would have been a bit more miffed, to be honest with you. But because we got past him in the end, I'm okay. But yeah, let's go have a look at the results. And here we are, green across the board. Lovely jubbly. 81 IR gains, 0.12 safety rating gain. We got fastest lap of the race of 35.2, and there's definitely more pace there. It's just about it's about the fine balance of course, carrying more speed, getting the right turn in, trail braking, which I'm getting better at, especially turn 1. I know there's more pace to be found in turn 1, but in a race, of course, you don't want to push those limits too much. So, yeah, going to go away, do some more practice. I think there's more pace to be found there. And I think could have maybe had Yannick, or at least put him under pressure, but try to find a little bit more pace. And, yeah, as I said, fine margins, and it just completely can bite you on the arse. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed it for what it was worth. And we'll be back here again before the week is out. See you for the next one. Bye.